Patria launched the TRACKX platform back in September 2025 and has been heavily marketing the vehicle ever since. And now, close to a year later, the Finnish company can boast that it's a huge step closer to securing a large order and even its first international customer. Indeed, it was on June 15, 2026 that the company announced that Finland and Sweden were preparing for the procurement of TRACKX with the signing of an implementation agreement, formally establishing cooperation between the Finnish Defence Forces and the Swedish Defence Materiel Administration, or FMV, in preparing for the procurement of tracked armoured personnel carriers. The full/official name of the document signed is the Implementation Arrangement for Common Arctic Mobility, or IACAM. Signed at the Eurosatory 2026 event in Paris, it's an arrangement that enables technology cooperation in the pre-series procurement of the TRACKX, as well as in potential follow-on procurements. Jussi Jorvinen, Executive Vice President of Patria's Protected Mobility Division, had this to say about the signing. "We at Patria are very pleased to see strong interest in Patria TRACKX from Finland and Sweden, where demanding and Arctic conditions set high requirements that the vehicle is well suited to meet. TRACKX is a versatile, tracked vehicle designed to operate efficiently in all conditions, combining excellent off-road mobility, situational awareness, a sufficient level of protection, and exceptional operational range. Our objective is to bring the tracked vehicle into serial production as early as 2027. For Finland and Sweden, TRACKX is said to be of particular interest for improving the mobility of land forces operating in Arctic conditions, and also for other land forces units requiring high mobility in challenging terrain. Now, it should be made clear that this agreement/arrangement is not a full proper order, but rather a move made in advance of placing a firm commitment on a large number of units for real-world operations. In fact, to date, no countries have made large commitments for the relatively new platform, not even the vehicle's home country of Finland. The website High North News specifies, however, that Sweden's FMV will procure 5 TRACKX vehicles as part of a pre-production run in order to evaluate the vehicle's characteristics and suitability for the needs of the Swedish Armed Forces. Finland will naturally be conducting its own evaluation of the vehicle. The TRACKX armoured personnel carrier is one of the main results of the multinational Patria-led FAMOUS program, which is co-funded by the European Defence Fund, or EDF. The development aims to deliver a vehicle with ballistic protection, high road mobility, and the ability to operate effectively in demanding environments, including soft terrain, from deep snow and marshes to desert sand dunes. Mr. Jorvinen of Patria is optimistic about sales, saying, "We expect strong interest in the common tracked vehicle platform, similarly to what we've seen in the multinational Patria 6x6-based CAVS program. Going forward, cooperation between multiple countries and the resulting joint TRACKX procurements will reduce cost levels, improve security of supply, and increase the interoperability of the fleet." And so, again, the TRACKX program is still in its infancy in terms of sales and probably a year or two away from entering service. If you'd like to know more about the TRACKX by Patria, we have a few videos about the vehicle, including a field presentation at a defense exhibition in Lithuania, as well as a comparison of the type with the Soviet-era MTLB that it's designed to replace. But are you excited to see this vehicle potentially being used by Finnish and Swedish forces? And what other countries do you think could benefit from TRACKX? Let us know by leaving a comment.